Joining us in the Auto Fair listener lines is U.S. presidential hopeful, Republican, former Florida Governor, Jeb Bush. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Good morning to you.
Thanks for being with us on this Tuesday. Very eventful day news-wise. I know a lot of Americans and New Hampshire folks would wish it was a little quieter, with all this terror concern going into Thanksgiving. You recently outlined a plan, or unveiled a plan, Mr. Bush, to defeat ISIS. Share with our listeners how you would defeat ISIS, because I'm not sure what the administration's plan is.
Well, 3 months ago, I laid out a plan at the Reagan Library to destroy ISIS, and then I spoke at the Citadel to talk from the military perspective about how to go about doing it. And it starts with American leadership. Without American leadership, there's no coalition that could be built. There's no unity. The Arab world won't join, and Europe certainly won't. So, unlike the president, I believe the American leadership is essential. It requires listening to the commanders and create a strategy. This president doesn't have one. The outline of a strategy would be to arm the Kurds in Iraq, to re-engage both politically as well as militarily with the Sunni tribal leaders that were successful in a partnership with our United States military with the surge to leave Iraq in a secure place, fragile but secure. We need to re-engage again there. We need to embed with the Iraqi military. We need air controllers to be able to identify where the strike should be hit. We need to take the lawyers off the backs of the warfighters so that our sorties can be successful.
Mm-hmm.
They're at war with us. We should be at war with them. And in Syria, most importantly, we need to create a no-fly zone and safe zone so that the refugees aren't uprooted in the millions all around the region and Europe, creating national security questions and challenges for ourselves. So the strategy is there. It requires American leadership. We have the wherewithal to do this. In Syria, it also requires taking out Assad, removing him from power, and creating a stable Syria that would not breed terrorism going forward. And this president seems to be completely lost with this. And our lack of leadership is now creating chaos in the world that we're going to have to pay a heavy price for over the long haul.
Yep.